Waking up to the sound of silence in the hall, watching shadows play a game against the bedroom wall. I don't need a mirror to know I'm looking a mess, but in this messy hair I find my happiness. The floorboards creak a little song as I walk. Too early for the world, too early for the talk. Just the hum of the fridge and the bird on the tree, sharing a secret, just them and me. The kettle starts to sing its silver tune. The sunlight's filling up every corner of the room. I'm breathing in the peace, breathing out the week, finding all the answers that I used to seek. Wrapped in white linen in the Sunday glow, watching the heavy world move nice and slow. Got a heart full of honey and a mind like a cloud, far away from the fast and far from the loud. It's a do-nothing day, a staying kind of mood, nourishing my soul with this gratitude. Oh, let the clock stop, let the time just flow in the Sunday linen in the morning glow. I'm grinding up the beans, smell the hazelnut drift, feeling how the heavy weight starts to lift. There's a book on the table I've been meaning to read, but right now the view is all that I need. Looking out the window at the empty street, where the asphalt and the quiet morning shadows meet. No keys in the ignition, no shoes on my feet, just the taste of the freedom, bitter and sweet. Maybe I'll stay here until the sun goes down. The king of this quiet, the king of this town, with a blanket for a throne and a mug for a crown. No more chasing shadows, no more feeling bound. Yeah, I'm finally found, wrapped in white linen in the Sunday glow, watching the heavy world move nice and slow. Got a heart full of honey and a mind like a cloud, far away from the fast and far from the loud. It's a do-nothing day, a staying kind of mood, nourishing my soul with this gratitude. Oh, let the clock stop, let the time just flow in the Sunday linen in the morning glow. White linen, morning glow, just stay a little longer.
I miss the sunrise, but I don't even care. There's enough of the light in the afternoon air. 11 o'clock and I'm just getting started, leaving the stress of the week departed. The bed is a kingdom, the pillow's a throne, in this little world that we call our own. I'm hearing the radio playing a song I haven't heard it in way, way too long. It's about a summer in a 90s town, when nobody ever felt lonely or down. I'm singing the chorus under my breath, putting the heavy-duty silence to death. Oh, 11 a.m. sunlight burning so bright, turning the morning into pure delight. We've got the hours, we've got the time, everything's rhythmic, everything's rhyme. No more shadows, no more gray, just the golden path of a Saturday. I'm looking at the plants on the windowsill, they're drinking the light, standing so still. I should probably water them, probably soon, but I wait for the heat of the late afternoon. There's a beauty in waiting, a beauty in not yet, in a life that is free from any regret. Let's make some pancakes, let's make a mess. Flour on the apron and flour on the dress. The kitchen is chaotic, but the spirit is calm, like a soothing melody, like a healing balm. We're laughing at nothing, we're laughing at all, catching each other before we can fall. light burning so bright, turning the morning into pure delight. We've got the hours, we've got the time, everything's written like everything's rhyme. No more shadows, no more gray, just the golden path of a Saturday. Now the brunch is over and the dishes can't wait. I'm realizing now that it's never too late to start over fresh, to start over new in a world that is painted in a weekend hue. So hold on to the light and hold on to the soul, letting the Saturday take full control. 11 a.m. golden path. Sunlight's dancing on the hardwood floor. I'm not in a rush to head out the door. Phone's on silent, lying on the rug. I'm wrapped in this blanket, a velvet hug. The kettle's whistling a melody so sweet. Steam is rising, feeling that morning heat. No alarms, no deadlines on my mind. Just leaving the busy world far behind. I see the dust motes floating in the air, golden ribbons tangled in your hair. The city's quiet, even the birds agree this is exactly where we're meant to be. Oh, let that Saturday rain wash over me like a gentle wave in a summer sea. We're just floating, easy and light. Everything's golden, everything's right. Sugar in my coffee, honey in my soul. Lost in the rhythm, losing all control. Just stay right here in this morning glow, taking it sweet, taking it slow. Let's open the window, let the breeze walk in. Fresh cut grass and the smell of the wind. I like the way you look in my oversized shirt. A little bit of messy, a whole lot of flirt. We could stay in bed or take a walk in the park, but let's not plan a thing until it gets dark. The weekend's a canvas, let's paint it bright in the softest hues of the morning light. We finally can spend a beautiful story that I never wanna end. No to-do list, no places to go, just us and the radio, playing it low, yeah, playing it low. Let that Saturday rain wash over me like a gentle wave in a summer sea. We're just floating, easy and light. Everything's golden, everything's right. Sugar in my coffee, honey in my soul. Lost in the rhythm, losing all control. Just stay right here in this morning glow, taking it sweet, taking it slow. Taking it slow. Just me and you and the Saturday rain. The clock is ticking, but I don't hear the sound. I'm just watching how the light travels round, from the edge of the bed to the corner of the rug. I'm wrapped in this morning like a velvet hug. The kettle is singing its first little note, while I'm still buttoning my favorite old coat. No plans for the day, no places to be, just the wide open sky looking back at me. I'm grinding the beans for the second round now, tracing the steam with a silent vow to never let the hurry take over my soul, to stay in this moment and keep my control. The city is waking, I hear the
first bus, but it feels like the world was made just for us. No emails are landing, no sirens are near. Everything's quiet, everything's clear. Oh, let the Saturday rain wash over my skin. Let in the light and the spirit come in. We're just floating, easy and light. Everything's golden, everything's right. Sugar in my coffee, honey in my soul. Lost in the rhythm, losing all control. Just stay right here in this morning glow. Taking it sweet, taking it slow. I'm opening the window, letting in the breeze. It's dancing through the curtains with such a natural ease. The smell of the jasmine, the scent of the pine. Everything's vintage, everything's fine. I'm looking at the dust motes dancing in the air, finding the miracles hiding everywhere. It's a 5-minute dream in a 10-minute day, watching the shadows just melting away. The newspaper's lying untouched on the floor. I don't want the news, I don't want any more of the rush and the noise and the heavy-duty stress. I'd rather stay here in this beautiful mess. Your hand in my hand, a silent hello. Watching the garden and the green grass grow. We're building a fortress out of pillows and light, safely protected from the edge of the night. We finally can spend a beautiful story that I never wanna end. No to-do list, no places to go, just us and the radio, playing it low, yeah, playing it low. Oh, let the Saturday rain wash over my skin. Let in the light and the spirit come in. We're just floating, easy and light. Everything's golden, everything's right. Sugar in my coffee, honey in my soul. Lost in the rhythm, losing all control. Just stay right here in this morning glow. We're taking it sweet, taking it slow. Now the sun is climbing to the center of the sky, but I'm still looking in your sleepy eye. The coffee is gone, but the warmth is still there, like a soft melody hanging in the air. Maybe we'll go for a walk in the park, or maybe we'll stay here until it gets dark. The beauty of knowing we don't have to choose, with nothing to win and with nothing to lose. The sheets are a mess, but the mind is so clean. Living a life like a cinematic scene. I see the dust dancing on the mahogany wood. Everything's working exactly like it should. No alarm clock screaming, no boss on the line. Just a whole lot of nothing and a whole lot of time. I'm walking to the kitchen with a yawn and a stretch, waiting for the morning inspiration to fetch. The tile is cold, but the air is so warm. We're finally safe from the weekday storm. I'm watching the cream swirl deep in the cup, watching the whole neighborhood finally wake up. Wrapped in linen, sipping on a latte, living for the beauty of a slow motion Saturday. Chasing, no more feeling small. We're standing on the top of the morning wall. Sweet and steady, light and free. Exactly the person I wanted to be. I'm checking the mailbox, it's empty and dry, just like the clouds in the baby blue sky. The neighbor is waving from across the street, while I'm standing here with no shoes on my feet. It's a simple connection, a simple good day, watching the world go about its own way. Let's pull out the vinyl, the one with the scratch, finding the feeling that nothing can match. The crackle and pop sounds like rain on the roof of a life that is happy, of a life that is proof that you don't need the glitter to have a heart of gold. Just a story of peace told. On a latte, living for the beauty of a slow motion Saturday. No more chasing, no more feeling small. We're standing on the top of the morning wall. Sweet and steady, light and free, exactly the person I wanted to be. The shadows are shifting, the clock's moving on, but the peace that I found isn't gonna be gone. I'll carry this feeling through the rest of the week. The quietest moments are the ones that we seek. So pour me another, and let's sit for a while, capture in the morning, in a Saturday smile.
Shadows are crawling like a snail on the floor. I'm watching the dust motes head for the door. The steam from my coffee is a ghost in the air. I'm losing the rhythm of every old care. My heart is a metronome set to slow, watching the river of the morning just flow. No need to rush it, no need to push, just the beautiful sound of a Saturday hush. I see the reflection in the window pane of a man who has finally stepped out of the rain. The clouds are like cotton, the sky is a lake. I'm counting the breaths that I'm happy to take. Is a baseline, the clock is a chime. Everything's moving in its own sweet time. I haven't moved an inch in an hour or two, and I've never felt better if I'm telling the truth. Though we're living in a slow motion suite, where the air is heavy and the silence is sweet. We're just floating easy and light. Everything's golden, everything's right. Sugar in my coffee, honey in my soul. Lost in the rhythm, losing all control. Just stay right here in this morning glow, taking it sweet, taking it slow. I hear the neighbors, they're starting their car, but I'm staying right here, right where we are. Let them go racing, let them go fast. I'm making these minutes and seconds just last. I'm reading the labels on the spice on the shelf, finding a way to get back to myself. The city is buzzing, a hive in the heat, but it's perfectly cool on our little street. Let's open the balcony, let the world in, to see the peace that we're living within. The smell of the laundry, the scent of the tea. It's the simplest life that sets a man free. We're building a kingdom out of silence and light, safe from the noise and the edge of the night. No fast forward button, no skipping the track. We're finally here, and we're not going back. Golden hand on my back, filling in every little emotional crack. The afternoon's coming, but there's no need to run. We've only just started having our fun. So pour me another and sit by my side. Let's stay on this beautiful slow-moving ride until the stars come to tuck us in bed, with a Saturday melody stuck in our head.
to the touch. I never knew silence could mean quite so much. The light is a whisper, a secret, a sign. Everything's easy, everything's fine. I'm tracing the patterns on the sleeve of my shirt, forgetting the things that used to just hurt. It's a brand new canvas, a brand new start, in the quietest room of my Saturday heart. I'm making some toast, smelling the grain, watching the sunlight erase all the rain. The butter is melting, the jam is so sweet, just like the feeling of the floor on my feet. No to-do list, no places to be, just the reflection of the morning in me. I'm taking my time with the smallest of things, listening to what the morning bird sings. Velvet morning echoes ringing so clear. Everything I love is right over here. We're just floating, easy and light. Everything's golden, everything's right. Sugar in my coffee, honey in my soul, lost in the rhythm, losing all control. Just stay right here in this morning glow, taking it sweet, taking it slow. Let's turn off the phone, let it die in the drawer. I don't wanna hear from the world anymore. The digital noise is a thing of the past. I want the analog feelings to last, just the sound of your breath and the hum of the fan. I'm doing the absolute best that I can, to stay in the now and to stay in the here, where everything's simple and everything's dear. The curtains are dancing, a slow motion dance, giving the light a second-hand chance to color the walls in a lavender hue. Everything's fresh and everything's new. Maybe we'll talk or maybe we'll stay in a beautiful silence for the rest of the day. The beauty of being the beauty of us, without any worry and without any fuss. The velvet morning isn't really gone. It's tucked in my pocket, it's under my skin. The most beautiful state that I've ever been in. So let's have a glass of something that's cool, and break every single busy rule. Saturday river just flow. Yeah, keep it smooth.
Out the window at the edge of the world, watching the Saturday flag get unfurled. The horizon is glowing in a citrusy pink. I got plenty of time to sit and to think. The street lights are clicking, they're turning to gray, giving their job to the king of the day. I'm feeling the energy, feeling the spark, after a week of being lost in the dark.
The kitchen is bright with the promise of food, changing my spirit and changing my mood. The eggs are in the pan, the juice is so cold, everything's shiny and everything's bold. I'm putting on a record, something from way back, with a lot of the soul and a lot of the knack. Dancing with the spatula, dancing with the air, finding the rhythm that's hidden everywhere.
Oh, look
at the horizon glow, watching the Saturday energy grow.
We're just floating,
easy and light. Everything's golden, everything's right.
Sugar in my my coffee, honey, and my soul.
Lost in the rhythm, losing all control.
Just stay right here
In this morning glow, taking it sweet, taking it slow.
I see the joggers running past on the street. I'm glad I'm not them with the ache in their feet. I'd rather be here with my feet on the chair, breathing in all of this clean morning air.
The trees are all waving, the sky is so wide. I'm finally feeling the sunshine inside. It's a wide-angle lens on a narrow view life, cutting through all of the stress and the strife.
Let's plan a trip to nowhere at all. Just follow the road where the shadows are small. Or maybe we'll stay and just work in the yard, where the living is easy and nothing is hard.
The grass is so green and the dirt is so rich, leaving the week in a roadside ditch. We're moving forward but we're not in a race, just moving along at a Saturday pace.
Is over, but the spirit is high under the dome of the big blue sky. We got the whole day, we got the whole night to keep this horizon glowing outside.
So give me a smile and give me a hand. We're the luckiest people in all of the land,
basking in the glory of the morning light.
Everything's golden, everything's right. It's an analog morning in a digital town. I'm turning the brightness on my life down. The crackle and pop is the sound of the truth, recapturing all of the magic of youth. No pixels, no screens, no artificial light, just the warm glow of the sun burning bright. I'm writing a letter on a piece of real paper, watching my worries turn into a vapor. The coffee is dripping in a slow, steady beat. The house is a sanctuary, cool and discreet. I'm looking at the photos in a silver rim frame. Everything's changed, but it's always the same. The smell of the old books, the scent of the tea. It's the most authentic that I'll ever be. No likes and no shares, just a moment of real. I'm loving the way that these memories feel. Oh, it's an analog Saturday dream, moving along like a slow-moving stream. We're just floating, easy and light. Everything's golden, everything's right. Sugar in my coffee, honey in my soul. Lost in the rhythm, losing all control. Just stay right here in this morning glow, taking it sweet, taking it slow.
I'm winding the watch that my grandfather wore, watching the seconds come back for more. The geese are all turning a mechanical song, where nothing is rushed and nothing is wrong. The garden is growing in its own natural way, unbothered by anything humans might say. I'm learning to be like the oak and the pine, taking my time to be truly divine. Let's take the Polaroid out for a spin, capture the light that we're living within. The colors are faded, the edges are soft, like a beautiful dream that is held up aloft. It takes a few minutes for the picture to show, just like the way that a Saturday should go. A little bit blurry but perfectly true, exactly the way that I'm seeing you. Beginning its afternoon dive, but I've never felt more awake and alive. The analog feeling is deep in my chest, the memory of peace and the memory of rest.
of the morning light.
First movement starts with a crack in the blinds, leaving the shadows of the week behind. A single ray of light hits the edge of the bed, while the melodies of sleep are still in my head.
The floorboards are playing a wooden C major. I'm feeling like a winner, I'm feeling like a wager on a brand new day that's just beginning to bloom, filling up the silence of this empty room.
I'm grinding the coffee, it's a rhythmic sound, while the world outside is still turning round. The steam is the smoke from a peaceful fire, taking my spirit just a little bit higher. The neighbor's wind chime is a silver bell, with the story of a weekend that's going so well. I'm not in a hurry, I'm not in a race, just finding the music in this quiet space.
Oh, it's a Saturday symphony, rising so high under the dome of the morning sky. We're just floating easy in light, everything's golden, everything's right. Sugar in my coffee, honey in my soul, lost in the rhythm, losing all control. Just stay right here in this morning glow, taking it sweet, taking it slow.
Second movement comes with the heat of the sun, realizing the day has only just begun. I'm opening the windows, let the brass section in, the wind and the birds making a beautiful din. The smell of the jasmine is a violin string, tuning my heart to what the morning will bring. I'm dancing with the sunlight on the kitchen floor, always wanting less and finding so much more.
The city is joining with the low steady hum, like a distant beat of a jazz club drum. But we're in the center of the quietest part, where the music is coming straight from the heart. No conductor needed, no sheet music here, just the feeling of the weekend, crystal and clear. Every breath is a note, every sigh is a rhyme, in this perfect piece of Saturday time.
Now the symphony is reaching its midday peak, with all of the answers that I used to seek.
The sky is a canvas of brilliant blue, exactly the color I was dreaming of too. The coffee is gone, but the warmth remains, flowing like a river through my peaceful veins.
I'm standing on the balcony, taking it all in,
ready for the next movement to begin. The asphalt is asleep and the sirens are still. The wind is a ghost on the windowsill. The traffic is gone, the rush is on pause. The city is broken, its own busy laws. I'm standing on the corner with a cup in my hand, feeling like the king of a quiet land. No horns blowing, no people in a race, just the morning sun on a beautiful place. The shopkeepers are slowly pulling up the blinds with peaceful expressions and quiet minds. The smell of the bakery's a warm Yeasty cloud in a world that is usually way too loud. I'm watching the bicycle roll down the lane without any hurry and without any pain. It's a serenade to the empty gray street where the sky and the building so gracefully meet. Oh, it's an empty street serenade, watching the shadows begin to fade. We're just floating easy and light. Everything's golden, everything's right. Sugar in my coffee, honey in my soul. Lost in the rhythm, losing all control. Just stay right here in this morning glow. Taking it sweet, taking it slow. I see the park benches, they're waiting for friends, where the busy week finally gracefully ends. The fountain is splashing a rhythmic hello, watching the water and the memories flow. I'm walking the dog, but he's leading the way, finding the secrets of a Saturday. Under the arches and under the trees, feeling the kiss of a Saturday breeze. The library's quiet, the museum is still, waiting for the afternoon hunger to fill. But for now it's just me and the pavement so wide, with nothing to fear and with nothing to hide. The city is breathing a deep steady breath, putting the chaos and the worry to death. We're finally hearing the song of the town, now that the volume has been turned way down. With the afternoon light, but the empty street serenade stays in my sight. I'll carry this quiet through the noise of the week, the peace and the power that I used to seek. So let's walk a little longer and stay for a while, capturing the city in a Saturday smile. Everything's open and everything's bright in the beautiful glow of the morning light. I'm a weekend wanderer in my own home, with nowhere to go and nowhere to roam. From the bedroom door to the garden gate, I'm traveling at a beautiful lazy rate. I found an old book behind the couch, a memory that makes me want to slouch into the cushions and into the past, making these Saturday moments last. I'm exploring the kitchen, the drawers and the tins, finding where the Saturday spirit begins. It's in the cinnamon and the old nutmeg, it's in the way I don't have to beg for a moment of quiet, a moment of rest in this little home that I love the best. The sunlight is a map on the kitchen floor, leading me to things I haven't seen before. Oh, I'm a weekend wanderer lost in the glow, watching the Saturday river just flow. We're just floating easy and light. Everything's golden, everything's right. Sugar in my coffee, honey in my soul. Lost in the rhythm, losing all control. Just stay right here in this morning glow. Taking it sweet, taking it slow. I see the garden through the glass of the door. I haven't seen it look like this before. The dew is a diamond on every leaf, giving my spirit a moment's relief. The spider is weaving a silver web in the morning flow and the morning ebb. I'm learning to build beautiful architecture of the day. Let's climb to the attic, let's see what's there. Dusty old dreams in the morning air. An old guitar with the broken string, waiting for someone to finally sing. I'll tune it up and I'll play a chord, feeling like a king, feeling like a lord. The music is dusty, but the music is true, exactly the way that I'm feeling with you. Taking a seat with the world at my window and the floor at my feet. My journey is over, but it's just begun. Basking in the glory of the morning sun. I've traveled a mile in 10 little feet, and the victory is tasteable, bitter and sweet. So let the wandering keep me alive in the middle of the week, and I'll finally thrive. No compass needed, no map in my hand, just the king of this beautiful quiet land. Everything's golden, everything's right in the Saturday morning light. A piece, that's all I ask before I take on any weekend task. But the 5 turns to 10 and the 10 to an hour. I'm losing my will and I'm losing my power to do anything but just sit and stare at the way the sunlight hits the chair. The world is a movie on a giant screen, and I'm the only one in the theater, it seems. I'm tracing the grain of the wooden table, wondering if I'm finally stable enough to enjoy the nothing at all without feeling like I'm about to fall. The kettle is whistling a soft low sigh, like a distant plane in a cloudless sky. I'm brewing the tea and I'm brewing the grace in this little sanctuary of a place. It's 300 seconds of pure Saturday, watching the shadows just melting away. We're just floating, easy and light. Everything's golden, everything's right. Sugar in my coffee, honey in my soul, lost in the rhythm, losing all control. Just stay right here in this morning glow, taking it sweet, taking it slow.
I hear the children playing down in the park, a happy little fire, a happy little spark. It reminds me of a time when the days were so long and life was nothing but a summer song. I'm capturing that feeling in a jar of light to keep me warm through the middle of the night. The weekend is a bridge to a better me, where I'm finally truly perfectly free. Let's walk to the corner and buy some fruit in our pajamas and an old tracksuit. The world doesn't care what we're wearing today, as long as we're finding our own little way. The oranges are bright and the berries are sweet, just like the feeling of the morning street. It's a simple pleasure, a simple find, leaving the heavy-duty baggage behind. The clock is a liar, the time is a ghost. I'm giving a silent Saturday toast to the moments that linger and the moments that stay long after the sun has gone on its way. The warmth of the linen, the scent of the pine, everything's vintage, everything's fine. We got the whole day, we got the whole soul, letting the Saturday take full control. So let the seconds keep ticking along, they're only adding to the length of the song. I'm savoring the silence, savoring the light. Everything's golden, everything's right. Just one more sip, just one more breath, put in the busy world to a beautiful death. Don't let it in, don't let it end. Don't
the battle of a long dark night. I remember the Saturdays of long ago, when the world moved fast but the heart was slow. Now it's the opposite, a digital race, but I'm finding my own little Saturday pace. In the steam of the tea and the scent of the wood, everything's working exactly like it should. I remember the sound of my mother's voice, making the weekend a beautiful choice. The smell of the pancakes, the sound of the rain, erasing the worry and erasing the pain. I'm bringing those memories back to the now, finding the why and finding the how, to be that happy, to be that free in the middle of the Saturday morning. Just me, it's my morning light memoirs written in gold, a story of peace that never gets old. We're just floating easy and light, everything's golden, everything's right. Sugar in my coffee, honey in my soul. Lost in the rhythm, losing all control. Just stay right here in this morning glow, taking it sweet, taking it slow. I see the shadows of the trees on the wall, reminding me of how I used to feel small. But now I'm a giant in a quiet world, watching the Saturday story unfurl. The ink is the sunlight, the paper is the air. I'm writing a poem without any care for the rhythm or the rhyme or the what will they think. Just pouring my soul into the Saturday ink. Let's make a memory that's worth the page in this beautiful golden Saturday age. No phones in the picture, no filters required, just the natural light that we've always admired. A look in the eye, a touch of the hand, the most valuable thing in all of the land. We're building a history, we're building a life, free from the static and free from the strife. Chapter a day in the beautiful language of the Saturday. I'll read it again when the week gets tough, to remind myself that I'm more than enough. The piece is a treasure, the rest is a key to unlocking the person I wanted to be. So let the light keep writing the lines, through the oak trees and through the pines. I'm holding the pen and I'm holding the light. Everything's golden, everything's right in my morning light memoirs today. In my morning light memoirs today.
The radio says it's a beautiful day. I didn't need the man in the station to say. I could feel it in the air, I could feel it in the bone, in the quietest house that I've ever known. I'm taking the lid off the morning jam, remembering exactly who I am. Not a name on a badge, not a cog in a wheel, just a man who is happy to finally feel. I'm watching the cat in the patch of the sun, realizing that he's already won the game of the weekend, the game of the rest. He knows that the simplest life is the best. I'm joining him there on the rug for a while, capturing the morning in a Saturday smile. The world is a jungle, but we're in a cave, safe from the wind and the crashing wave. Oh, it's a 12-minute dream and a 5-minute song, where nothing is rushed and nothing is wrong. We're just floating easy and light, everything's golden, everything's right. Sugar in my coffee, honey in my soul, lost in the rhythm, losing all control. Just stay right here in this morning glow, taking it sweet, taking it slow, taking it slow. I'm thinking of places I've never been, but the most beautiful sight is the light on your skin. We could go to the ocean, we could go to the hill, or we could stay here and just be still. There's a continent of peace in this living room, watching the weekend flowers begin to bloom, and the cracks of the week and
the gaps of the time. Everything's rhythmic, everything's rhyme. Let's build a fire even though it's not cold, just to watch the orange and watch the gold. Dance on the ceiling and dance on the wall, making the troubles feel tiny and small. The wood is crackling a Saturday tune under the light of the morning moon. Wait, it's the sun, but I'm lost in the dream,
floating away on a Saturday stream. I'm hearing the clock, but I'm ignoring the hand. I'm the master of time in this quiet land. I'll stretch out the minutes, I'll stretch out the breath, putting the busy world to a beautiful death. No have-tos allowed, no should-bes in sight, basking in the glory of the morning light. Now the song is long, but the feeling is deep. Waking up slowly from a 7-day sleep, I'll carry this 12-minute dream in my head long after the Saturday sun is gone to bed. Everything's golden, everything's right, in the beautiful glow of the morning light. It's a long dream, don't wake up yet. It's a long dream, don't wake up yet. The clock is a liar, the time is a ghost. I'm giving a silent Saturday toast to the moments that linger and the moments that stay long after the sun is gone on its way. The sheets are like clouds, the pillow's a dream, floating away on a Saturday stream. No have-tos allowed, no should-bes in sight, basking in the glory of the morning light. I hear the kettle, it's a silver-tongued flute, playing a song for the tree and the fruit. The apples are glowing in a bowl on the stand like precious jewels in a quiet land. I'm peeling an orange, smelling the zest, putting my racing heart to the final test. It's beating so slowly, it's beating so true, exactly the way that I'm feeling with you in the infinite morning, where everything's still standing on the edge of the windowsill. We're just floating, easy and light. Everything's golden, everything's right. Sugar in my coffee, honey in my soul, lost in the rhythm, losing all control. Just stay right here in this morning glow, taking it sweet, taking it slow. The garden is whispering a secret to me through the leaves of the oak and the branches of the tree. It says slow down, there's no need to run, enjoy the embrace of the Saturday sun. I'm listening close, I'm learning the way to live in the heart of a Saturday. No pixels, no screens, no artificial light, just the warm glow of the sun burning bright. Let's walk to the corner and buy the paper, watching our worries turn into a vapor. I won't read the news, I'll just check the sky and wave to the clouds as they're drifting on by. The baker is smiling, the air smells like bread, erasing the shadows from out of my head. It's a simple connection, a simple hello, watching the Saturday energy grow. We're building a sanctuary, brick by brick, without any hurry, without any trick, using the silence and using the light, safe from the edge of the coming night. The curtains are waving like a white bird's wing, helping the morning to finally sing. Everything's rhythmic, everything's rhyming, this infinite piece of Saturday time. Maybe we'll stay here until the year ends, with nothing but sunlight and nothing but friends. seconds, the world can keep spinning, the world can keep fast, but I'm making this Saturday moment just last. I'm tracing the grain of the wooden floor, finding the miracles I never saw before. The afternoon's coming, but the morning is here, deep in my spirit, crystal and clear. I'll carry this feeling, I'll carry this light. Everything's golden, everything's right in the infinite morning today.
The opening shot is a ray on the floor, creeping its way through the crack of the door. Dust in the lenses of my sleepy eyes as the Saturday script begins to arise. No director's chair, no quiet on set, but the peacefulness here is the best one yet. I'm breathing the light like it's oxygen gold, a story of comfort that's never been told. Scene number 2 is the steam from the cup, watching the whole neighborhood finally wake up. The neighbor is walking his dog in the lane in a slow motion shot, free from the rain. I'm checking the mailbox, it's empty of fear. The only news moving is the atmosphere here. The rhythm is steady, the focus is clear. I'm loving the way that the shadows appear. Oh, it's the Saturday cinematic playing so slow in the beautiful warmth of the morning glow. We're just floating, easy and light. Everything's golden, everything's right. Sugar in my coffee, honey in my soul. Lost in the rhythm, losing all control. Just stay right here in this morning glow, taking it sweet, taking it slow. Taking it slow. Mid-movie montage of doing nothing at all, tracing the patterns of light on the wall. I'm finding an old photo tucked in a book, giving my past a long Saturday look. The colors are faded, the smiles are so wide, just like the feeling I'm holding inside. We're editing out all the stress and the strife in this wide-angle lens of a beautiful life. The soundtrack is building with the soft jazzy beat, coming from the radio down on the street. Or maybe it's just in the back of my mind, leaving the heavy-duty static behind. I'm dancing a waltz with the ghost of the week, finding the answers I didn't even seek. Every frame is a treasure, every sigh is a rhyme, in this perfect piece of Saturday time. Its peak, the strongest emotion that I'll feel all week. It's not an explosion, it's not a big fight, it's just the pure glory of the morning light. The kitchen is glowing, the bedroom is warm, safe from the digital weekday storm. I'm holding the moment, I'm holding the breath, putting the busy world to a beautiful death. Slow motion laughter and slow motion tea, exactly the person I wanted to be. No makeup, no filters, no lines to rehearse, just me and the morning, for better or worse. The credits aren't rolling, the story is long, adding more verses to the Saturday song. We've got the whole day, we've got the whole soul, letting the Saturday take full control. Now the sun is starting its afternoon fade, but I'm still enjoying the piece that we made. The last shot is lingering, the colors are deep, waking up slowly from a 7-day sleep. Everything's golden, everything's right, in the beautiful glow of the morning light.
sunlight's dancing on the hardwood floor. I'm not in a rush to head out the door. Phone's on silent, lying on the rug. I'm wrapped in this blanket, a velvet hug.
The kettle's whistling a melody so sweet. Steam is rising, feeling that morning heat. No alarms, no deadlines on my mind. Just leaving the busy world far behind.
I see the dust motes floating in the air, golden ribbons tangled in your hair. The city's quiet, even the birds agree. This is exactly where we're meant to be.
Oh, let that Saturday rain wash over me, like a gentle wave in a summer sea. We're just floating easy and light. Everything's golden, everything's right. Sugar in my coffee, honey in my soul. Lost in the rhythm, losing all control. Just stay right here in this morning glow. Taking it sweet, taking it slow.
Let's open the window, let the breeze walk in. Fresh cut grass and the smell of the wind. I like the way you look in my oversized shirt. A little bit of messy, a whole lot of flirt. We could stay in bed or take a walk in the park, but let's not plan a thing until it gets dark. The weekend's a canvas, let's paint it bright in the softest hues of the morning light.
Luxury we finally can spend. A beautiful story that I never want to end. No to-do list, no places to go. Just us and the radio, playing it low. Yeah, playing it low. Oh, let that Saturday rain wash over me, like a gentle wave in a summer sea. We're just floating easy and light. Everything's gold and everything's right. Sugar in my coffee, honey in my soul. Lost in the rhythm, losing all control. Just stay right here in this morning glow. Taking it sweet, taking it slow. Just me and you and the Saturday